Actually, I have a question.
Yeah.
What's your demographic? Who listen? Who are you? Yeah.
People between 20 and 40.
Okay.
People.
54% male, 46% female. Nice,
That's a pretty good.
What, really?
I don't know. I haven't checked the demographics yet.
Did you just make that up?
It's a target demographic.
Yeah, no, that's more of what I was. Yeah. What your target is. Yeah.
Oh, tell us again. We did honestly. Okay. So you want to go second with your quote, Josh? How did we do that last time when Lee was here?
I think she went last, but I'm quite happy to make it.
Okay. So we can just beat the brackets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to give you a heads up, I've got quite a long quote. Actually, I was looking for a shorter one, but...
I have two, and I actually haven't decided which one I'm going to say yet.
Okay, got a couple of seconds
but
to make up your mind.
they're both song quotes, so...
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone grab their whiskies.
Yep.
So, to crime?
To crime.
True crime.
True crime.
Not often that one gets to say that. But
True crime, yeah.
Well, fuck, I need my iPad. Sorry.
Oh god. There we go.
Last bit. I'm sorry, it's been worse than I guess.
Oh, very nice.
What happened?
I need my iPad for research.
Oh, your iPad.
Okay.
I don't know which mic I like more.
You can also grab the slate. Just maybe see whoever's talking and for your notes. You have a pen?
Nah, I don't have a pen.
Right.
Oh my god.
Last thing, I'll grab a pen.
How can we ever have a guest ever again?
Oh, the chaos.
Oh, that's what this is for, to write on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we could also use it to sync.
Thank you.
Like
I thought you were going to be like...
No, the auto sync function is pretty
Sync
sweet,
the
actually.
podcast.
Okay.
Podcast.
Cool. Yep, it works too.
Oh shit. I quit. I'm good. I'm ready.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Just gonna bring the volume up a notch.
Wait, so are we going 1, 2, 3?
1.
Yeah? 2, 3. Right? Alright,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh man, this is complex.
No, right?
Recording starts in 3, 2, 1. You've got 4 problems. You know their faces. You've seen them. Sorry. I fucked it up. It doesn't matter because, like, actually nothing here works. Now we should be on too. Should be on. Okay. Sorry, now we're on.
Okay.
Now we can actually hear our voices.
Yeah.
Right, yes. Okay, very good.
And 3, 2, 1. You've got 4 problems. You've seen their faces. You know their names. Know what they're capable of. They'll find you. They'll find you and they'll finish the job. Unless you find them first.
Fuck, sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
But you were really enjoying it.
I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't even have my quote out. I'm just like, yeah, nice, bro.
He's really doing it. That's awesome.
Damn it. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Are you gonna do it again, or are we gonna like?
Sorry, yeah, I think we should do it again so
Okay.
that I'm not.
We can also just edit it in.
Okay, that's fine. So I don't look like an idiot.
But don't worry, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, can we? Oh no, actually let's start again.
Okay.
Because otherwise the auto sync will be a nightmare.
Right. Amazing.
Okay,
Alright,
everyone
here we
ready?
go.
3, 2, 1. You've got 4 problems. You've seen their faces. You know their names. Know what they're capable of. They'll find you. They'll find you and they'll finish the job. Unless you find them first.
Windows tinted on my ride when I drive in it. So when I rob a bank, run out, and I just dive in it. So I'll be disguised in it. And if anybody identifies the guy in it, I'll hide for 5 minutes. Come back, shoot the eyewitness. Fire the private eye hired to pry in my business. Die bitches, bastards, brats, pets. This puppy's lucky I didn't blast his ass yet. If I ever gave a fuck, I'd shave my nuts. tuck my dick in between my legs and cluck. You motherfucking chickens ain't brave enough to say the stuff I say, so just tape it shut. Shit, half the shit I say, I just make it up to make you mad. So kiss my white naked ass. And if it's not a rapper that I make it as, I'ma be a fucking rapist in a Jason mask.
Once I pulled a job, I was so stupid, I picked a guy's pocket on an airplane and made a run for it.
And thus, welcome to How Do I Rob This, the podcast where we plan the perfect heist. Now, with me, as always, is the overlord of the underworld,
Oscar Brown.
My name is Sebastian Matthias Weisbach, and you may have heard him rapping about on the quote section of the show.
Black Prez.
I should have gone second with my quote, definitely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's always a bit hard to tell when we have guests on.
No, that's
but,
okay.
yeah.
Awesome having you here.
Yeah.
What a start.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
You wanna give a quick introduction of who you are to our listeners?
Yeah. I go by the name of Black Prez. I make music, and actually that quote was from Eminem, and it was just from a song called "Criminal." So I figured it made sense. Criminal. Yeah. But yeah, that's who I am. Not Eminem, but Black Prez.
I like it. Thinking on your feet. So explaining to all our new listeners and to all those listeners who've forgotten through years of jail time what this podcast is about. In this podcast, we come up with a score or target, and we'll plan the perfect heist. Now, we've got 3 rules. Number 1, we always get away with it. Number 2, we don't kill people. And number 3, we only steal from people that deserve to be stolen from. Now, I've come up with this week's score.
So ready. Go on.
Okay, so funnily enough, just through natural conversation, we almost talked about it.
What, today or?
Today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I'm going to ask you a question. Does the name Gianni Infantino mean anything to you?
Yes. He is the current president of FIFA.
Yeah, he is. So, Oscar Brown, I know you are an adamant football player.
Yes.
Black Prez, you play the other kind of football.
Yeah, but yes, I don't know.
But you also play FIFA, so...
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there you go.
I do my thing on FIFA every once in a while, yeah.
So, how good do you say would you be randomly if you were to play football or soccer?
Not very good.
Okay, Oscar Brown, what's your estimate of how good you'd be?
A solid 34 rating.
That sounds very solid.
Yeah.
34 of 200?
100, I believe,
Oh,
is the way they rate them. Yeah, 34.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
If you're 34 by that margin, I'll go like 21.
What, really?
Yeah.
I'm
just
better
fast.
than you. Okay.
It's just the speed. Like I've got an 87 on speed. Okay, but like let's be clear. Like none of us is good enough to ever hold the FIFA World Cup Trophy.
Hey!
Unless
we steal Gianni Infantino. Oh no, wait, what are we stealing?
So
Yeah.
the funny thing is the FIFA World Cup Trophy, the current one, it replaced
The one that was stolen.
it replaced the Cup Jules Rimet,
Yes.
which like that wasn't supposed to be handed out anymore anyway.
Why not?
Because Brazil won it 3 times, and by then the rules state like if you win it 3 times, you actually get to keep the trophy. So Brazil kept it, and a couple of years later, it was stolen.
So do the same rules apply to the current?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh, okay.
So
Because otherwise I would just suggest we win the World Cup 3 times in a row, right? And that would be a really easy
that's
heist.
very elegant.
Yeah. With our solid 34-20 rating and unknown, I mean, what can go wrong?
Also with 3 players.
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, with 3 very solid players in
we
our
could be the 3 subs
mid-30s,
and
like, we can win it 3 times in a row still. Tournament that comes around every 4 years.
4 years. So
Yeah.
we'd be 42 by the time. I mean, next one's in, 2 years? 4 years? Next one's in 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
So we'd be 46.
Yeah.
But no, we're all on 30. Okay, let's
It's
not
not
get into it.
legitimate.
Okay, so
I'm 30 exactly though.
Oh, so
you'll be
so
46.
so we can do this.
So there's hope, yeah.
So tell us about the Jules Rimet trophy.
That was stolen in the 80s, I believe.
Yes.
I haven't really gotten into it that much, but so it can be stolen. It was stored in Brazil.
Okay.
That was stolen. So I believe the new FIFA World Cup Trophy can also be stolen. But which is the one we're going to steal, just to be clear.
Because what happened to that? Did they ever find it, or?
No, it hasn't been found to date.
What?
Yeah, but I believe if we steal the new FIFA World Cup Trophy, like the Jules Rimet might surface. Because someone will be like, yeah, well, you thought these guys were impressive? Look what I've done.
Right, okay.
Just, thieves only. So the FIFA World Cup Trophy, it's not solid gold. It is gold-plated, otherwise we would come in at around 70 kilograms. So you may think, yeah, well, surely it's in France now, because they're the world champion.
Right.
But it's not.
Well, where is it?
They only get to keep a replica.
What?
Yeah. The current world champion only gets to keep a replica.
Okay.
And the original FIFA World Cup trophy is stored in unknown location, like my brief research could not tell me where. So I'm just going to go with Switzerland,
Okay.
where FIFA headquarters are.
Right.
There's a couple of ways to get it out. It goes on world tour every 4 years, for example. And
When the World Cup.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There's a heavy security detail on it
Okay.
whenever it is out.
So, question.
Yes.
When the World Cup takes place and the players are running around with the World Cup trophy in there, is that the real one?
That's the real one. Yes. Last time for the finals in Moscow, it was kept in a super secure bag, and then it had a security detail on it at every single point
Oh, yeah, sure.
of the timeline.
Yeah, but
Then they handed it to the players,
except
and
when they
took
gave
back
it to the
straight
French
after.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, okay, I just want to point
Yeah.
out that if we steal it at the next World Cup, it's in Qatar.
Qatar,
And
yes.
everyone knows in the Middle East, if you steal something, you get your hand chopped off.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a risky heist. We might also steal it before. Like, as I mentioned before, before it went to Moscow, it went on a world tour.
Okay.
Had a couple of famous players leading around, like Zidane, I think, was part of them. And then they just showcase it.
Yeah, where do they show it though? Like a parade, or like at a museum, or like when it does its world tour? How do they? Where's it?
I didn't get into it that much, but I think it was more like a parade event.
Okay.
So when the players do their victory parade,
Yes.
is that still the real World Cup?
I want to say by that point it's already a replica.
You think so?
Oh, you mean when they head home?
Yeah, when they head home
Yeah,
and then they come out of the
I want to say by
airplane.
that point
and
it's already a replica.
Yeah, it probably never leaves the FIFA. Like,
Yeah.
it probably just stays with them at the stadium, and then they take it back to wherever, Switzerland or wherever it stays.
Yeah.
So, okay, so then that means we've basically got two options. We either steal it in Switzerland from an unknown location at the FIFA headquarters,
Headquarters in Geneva, I want to say.
maybe, or we steal it right after the World Cup final in 4 years' time.
Yeah.
Or when it does, or you see it when it's doing the tour,
Right.
which might even be
Yeah, I want to say the tour is probably the easiest thing.
Why?
the easiest.
Because it's on tour anyway.
Because it's not the most watched event
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
history of
Yeah,
humankind?
exactly, yeah.
Okay, I take your point.
Also, like, yeah, in Qatar they'll chop our hands off, but I feel like a man by the name of Gianni Infantino will kill us.
He looks like the character from the Hitman TV,
Oh yeah,
TV
Agent
games.
47.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's got that shaved head and stuff. I'll show you a picture. He's
Yeah.
quite. I mean, there's nothing Infantino about
he's
him.
no
like,
Sepp Blatter.
No.
Who's just
Sepp
like
Blatter-
a kind, corrupt old man.
Well, he was more like Bilbo Baggins. You know, like he was a strange
Just
person.
let me hold it one more time.
Yes, exactly. My precious, my precious. And now they've replaced them with the Hitman. Yeah, like it's, FIFA's a scary organization.
Yeah.
Like I know, okay, I'm more afraid of stealing from FIFA than I am of stealing from the President of the United States.
Yeah, like we definitely should be.
Right. Okay, so then I would suggest that we take a quick break and find out
Yep,
where
agreed.
this thing is going to be and we'll come to a decision how we're going to steal it.
Yep. Okay, let's take a research break then.
All right.
Well, well, well.
And we are back from our research break. So, tell us, how's it coming home?
I can tell you some interesting facts about the last trophy.
Okay.
Very fascinating. So the Jules Rimet trophy, which was named after the then president of FIFA. So it's entirely possible in a couple of years' time.
Very modest man.
We'll have the Sepp Blatter trophy or the Gianno Infantino trophy as the World Cup final. So the bizarre thing, it was stolen twice.
Oh, yes. Once in England.
Once in England, and this story is bizarre. So, quoting directly, it was stolen in 1966 in London, and it was found 7 days later in South London, wrapped in newspaper by a dog called Pickles. Right? How? Like that definitely sounds like one of those things.
Is the dog still around?
We can ask him. We can ask him how he did it. No, it just sounds like one of those things. Like someone stole it because they can,
Yeah.
not because they wanted it. Well, anyway, then it was stolen again in Brazil, and they took care of business. So
Yeah. Brazilians, they don't fuck around when it comes to stealing trophies.
no, they know what they're about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never forget.
Here's something interesting. There's a quick interruption. It's not that big a trophy.
Okay.
Like it's 36 point. That's good podcasting for everyone who's just listening. 36 centimeters high.
Oh, it's tiny.
That's the trophy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's not that big.
Well, yeah, I was looking at the pictures, and they're holding it like you hold a beer, just like,
Yeah.
it's not that big.
And weighs in at 6.1 kilograms.
And a replica costs 60 euros. Just saying.
Okay.
Exact weight and everything.
Wow.
I also found out who manufactures the good replicas.
Oh, the
ones
good
that
replicas.
the teams get.
Oh.
If you want to get to that. But
Yeah, how much do those cost?
I would say they're actually priceless too.
Because no, the teams don't actually get a real one. It's actually bronze with gold plate. Yeah.
Yeah, but the real one is just gold plated too. It's not solid gold.
No,
Otherwise it would weigh in at 70 kilograms.
It is. No, it's hollow gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not plated.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, it's hollow gold. But
And do you know what it stands on? Malachite.
Oh.
That's right. That's the word of the day. Malachite. It's nice to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I found out that they put the names of the winners like under
Right.
a plate under.
Yeah.
How bizarre is that?
That's absolutely.
Yeah.
Like once it topples over, you can see who's the recent
Right.
Who
World
won?
Cup.
Yeah.
Wait, like no one puts information that's important at the bottom of something, right? Like it's like
That always sounds
hang on one
dodgy.
second. Oh wait, this is poison. Hang on, I'm not going to drink this beer. I'm sorry, I just read the bottom.
Yeah, like it says made in China, but barely.
Oh right, okay. Not won by China.
No,
Okay.
Made in China.
not for a few years.
No, but I also saw that when I found out that they write it on a plate underneath, that actually in the year 2030, which is the 100th anniversary apparently, is the last year they can add a name because then the plate is full, and they haven't said yet what they're gonna do afterwards.
Oh,
So I don't know if they're
interesting.
gonna make a new trophy after that, or they take the plate off.
Or they actually start inscribing on the trophy
On the
like
trophy.
real people. You know, like,
That's insane. That's
no
madness
one would do
right there.
that. Oh, that's interesting. I
Okay.
don't know if I can wait that long though.
No, but I mean, at that point, we'd just be doing FIFA a favor.
Oh, by
Because
taking
right now,
it away.
it's just
Yeah,
a victory
okay.
lap for the
Yeah.
for the trophy. Okay, so I found out where it is.
Right now
Yes,
in Zurich.
yes,
No, really?
it is.
Not quite. Actually, right now as we speak, it's in Nigeria.
Really?
Yeah, it's doing a
What?
tour of Africa.
At the moment,
Right at this moment,
What?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's only allowed to be touched by the security details, by the head of FIFA, and by heads of state.
huh?
Yeah. But the rest of the time, you're quite right, it's in Zurich.
Okay. That's because I just read that it's in the FIFA World Football Museum.
Yeah.
One ticket costs 21 euros and 21 cents.
What a bizarre price.
Well, it's 24 Swiss francs.
Okay.
So, but that translates to 21 euros 21 cents. That's where it is. Funny story: the FIFA World Museum building features flats and offices in the upper floors.
Who lives there?
I don't know.
I'm renting a really sweet place in
Yeah.
Zurich right now. It's a little bit more expensive side, but it's quite nice. It's well, actually, it's just me.
Zurich
and-
actually
and-
already sounds pretty expensive.
just generally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think it's not like it's just an average, like students live there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
like-
Oh,
just
next
like
to the World Cup trophy, of
No,
course.
it's a tiny shared flat, but you know.
$5,000 a day, but you know, it's nice.
Yeah. I live in the Maradona suite.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Okay. So
And there's a library in the first floor.
Of like football books.
Yeah, footballers and books.
Okay.
Famous combination.
Yes.
Also found out what happens to the trophy right after the finals
Okay.
and whenever it gets damaged.
Please tell us.
It was manufactured by Bertoni Milano, now known as GDE Bertoni.
Wait, is that like his new rapper name or something? Like, did he
GD
come out with a new
Bertoni's
album? Like,
All Italian all the time. It's in Milan,
okay.
and they also make the high-class replicas for the teams to keep.
And they also look after it when it's damaged?
Yes.
Interesting.
So whenever it's got a scratch or a fingerprint on it.
Whenever it's got a fingerprint on it? You mean like after anyone's touched it?
Yeah. These Swiss people, they're famously picky about fingerprints.
Wait, no, it can't be sent to Italy every time there's a fingerprint on it.
Well, it stands in a glass case, so how often do people realistically get to
Well,
touch it?
like this, like they must be having like a conniption when, you know, you've got like the entire French national team and they've got their grubby little paws all over it.
Yeah.
And they're kissing it and licking it.
Yeah.
Which also you should definitely not do.
Why?
Yeah. After 90 minutes of playing the
Why?
World Cup finals and everyone of your sweaty teammates has
Yes.
touched it.
But,
Yeah, but-
they do kiss it though.
Yeah, they do kiss it.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
they shouldn't.
Why not?
It's like kissing a smartphone screen.
One doesn't do that?
Yeah, whenever I'm FaceTiming, I'm always kissing
Yeah.
the screen.
That's
How
why we
else
don't
does one
FaceTime
e-
anymore.
That's why they call it FaceTime.
But look, realistically, you only get to kiss it once in your life, so you might as well do
Okay,
it.
yeah, fair enough.
Your phone you
You're
can kiss
right,
any
you're
damn
right, you're
time.
Okay, yeah, I'll take your point.
Interesting.
Okay, so yeah, GDE
So
Bertoni.
it goes there. You know what you can do to a trophy that you can't touch? You can damage it from afar.
Yeah.
And then it can be taken to Italy to be... Or do they get the Italians to come to Zurich?
No, it gets taken to Italy. So,
We have a couple of options.
yes.
I would still like to just point out this idea that we could... I still feel like stealing it at the final is an option. It should be an option.
Yeah.
Not at the final whistle. I think at that point, not when they hand
Okay.
over the trophy. I think at that point it's way too late.
So right before the trophy gets handed out, they realize,
No, they hand it out because they think it's the real one. So here's
Oh.
my thinking, right?
Okay.
So what we do is we buy a lot of the category 3 tickets for the final, right? No, wait, sorry, that was a second idea. Forget that. Sorry, you know when they have the opening ceremony and it's already there. The trophy's
Yep.
already there.
Okay.
So we convince the guy who's doing the opening ceremony that the best idea is to have like 1,000 children run out to the pitch and they've all got a replica trophy in their hand, right? And then just
that sounds like the trademark, how do I rob this chaos again?
okay, that's true. But just
no,
think
I mean,
about it.
it's
To
like-
think
okay.
1,000 of those trophies,
Yes.
and then just in the milieu, just a quick switcheroo, and then it'll be fine.
Okay, how do we find the real trophy? Because the name of the winner is engraved on the
On
bottom.
the bottom,
Yes,
exactly,
okay.
where all the other ones are engraved on the top, right? I don't know. I don't do details.
I don't know, because it's still the real one will be very highly guarded, but I did read that the real one is in like this Louis Vuitton carrying case. So if we have a replica and a carrying case, it'd be easier to switch the real with the fake.
Yeah.
And also,
I
like,
agree.
I would really just love a Louis Vuitton carrying case.
Which is probably
for
also
things.
worth a couple of thousand.
Yeah, I'd carry
And like,
around...
it must be bullet and scratch proof because otherwise the Milanese will lose their heads.
Yeah. It doesn't really get every time there's a fingerprint on it. Sorry, can you
No,
please
I
clarify
was
that?
exaggerating. No, but
Okay.
every time it does get damaged.
So because
And
it's because
after
it's
the
gold,
finals, yes.
and like, do the people bite it, and then like it leaves like teeth marks on it?
Ooh, that would be severe damage. But like, if you only have a once in a lifetime chance to kiss it,
I would
you
bite it.
also, yeah, you also only have a once in a lifetime.
Is that
chance
why
to
Luis
bite it.
Suarez never won the World Cup? Like they were like, we can't let him win the World Cup, the famous biter.
He would.
He would.
He would, though.
He would. He'd just be like, you get in there and take a good chunk out of it.
That's a good idea, actually, though. You win the World Cup and you bite it.
Yeah.
And your teeth are engraved in it forever.
You're immortalized forever,
Yeah.
that's for sure. You'll be the guy who bit the World Cup trophy.
Yeah.
Just bite into the bottom. Most prestigious part of the trophy.
Well, that's malachite. That's a little bit
sorry.
harder. You'll
Yeah,
break
okay.
you'll break your teeth.
Not Suarez, though.
No, that's true. That chomper. Okay, so we've got it. So we can steal it on the day, right? That's in 4 years' time in Qatar. Still dangerous, right?
And do you know the city in Qatar where the finals and the opening ceremony are being held?
Qatar,
It's Qatar City? Does anyone?
Doha.
Let's presume it's Doha, and like we'll look.
Well,
it up.
I was reading
We'll look it up in the
recently,
research
and
break.
so they're actually going to be offering same-day tickets because like the whole country's not that wide. So
Yeah.
like from one stadium you can see the next stadium. So like they're offering these transport tickets where people can watch 3 games a day, like while they're there. Yeah,
okay.
it's quite exciting.
I guess you. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not like Russia where like they're playing one game
yeah.
here and then like the next game
the
4
10-hour
time zones
travel.
over. Like
Yeah.
no, like it's tiny. So there's
Yeah,
no.
it was a good choice for the World Cup.
Definitely, yeah, exactly.
Except that it's in winter.
But yeah, that's technicalities.
Yeah, it'll still be like 40 degrees in the shade in Qatar.
Yeah, there. Yeah, I mean for my personal
Oh yeah,
enjoyment.
Oh yeah, that's true.
having a beer in the beer garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So okay, so we've got options, right? We can steal it at the World Cup in Qatar. When exactly? It still feels like a dangerous plan. The other options, we can steal it from Zurich. The other option
we
is
can damage it and steal it from Milan.
we can damage it and then steal it from Milan. That's the other option. Or we can steal it when it's on a world tour, but that seems so
Yeah, none of us also.
vague.
Yeah, none of us went into the world tour, so
No.
yeah, and none of us resemble a famous football player. Do we?
I'm sure we can find someone that resembles
Yeah,
one of us.
but like someone famous enough to handle the World Cup trophy.
okay.
on the tour.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Someone once told me I look like David Villa, but he doesn't play anymore. And that's a long time
That's
ago.
a vague resemblance, I would say.
Very vague, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not going to be good enough.
Yeah. Also, I would say confidently he's not good enough to handle the trophy on the World Cup
I
tour.
think he won the World Cup.
Oh,
Yeah, he's Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
I think he won the World Cup, yeah.
But was he heavily? No, no, no.
It doesn't matter. This is a
What-
technicality. Okay.
What about? Could there be someone that could possibly handle the World Cup that we could get in contact with and have them get it for us?
So we're talking about either really famous players or heads of state.
Yeah.
Or Gianni Infantino,
I think with Gianni Infantino, it's just a matter of money.
right? I don't have that much money.
No.
I thought about
We
it.
can't put that into the heist budget.
No.
Just buying it off him. So maybe a star-crossed player. Someone who feels like he should have won the World Cup trophy but didn't.
Maradona.
He didn't win.
Doesn't matter. I'm sure he
86?
feels like he should have won it again. Like he
Yeah,
still feels like he
yeah.
can win it. Like I'm sure he's like just he's like he's also on his way back,
But
you know?
do they actually let him handle the World Cup trophy?
I don't think they
After
let him handle anything. Like okay, so no Maradona.
No, so something I was thinking maybe how he could remote damage it in Zurich was via base.
Excuse me?
What do you mean?
Fat bass.
Vibrate the building.
Oh,
The whole
base.
building
the
or
whole
just the
building, yeah. Not the base plate of the trophy. But we have a concert nearby, or in the upper floors for one of the students,
Okay.
like a living room concert,
Right.
which you could handle. That is so heavy on the base, it makes the entire building vibrate.
And then it
The
falls
trophy
over
topples over
and into
into the glass.
To the glass.
In which case an alarm will be set off,
Right.
and then the trophy will be sent to Italy.
And then we steal it.
Yeah.
In Italy.
Okay, now I'm not an expert on sound,
Yes,
but how much bass would one need in order to topple a trophy?
we're gonna need a
that's-
bigger base.
Well, I don't know. Actually, if you were directly above it, I don't think you. I mean, you need a lot of bass, but easily, pretty doable.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to almost any club and be on the outside, and it's already. You can feel it. Well, I guess it depends on what the building is, what the structure of the building is.
It's Zurich. It'll be made of like It'll be made of money. it'll be a solid build. It's not going to be like a crappy old.
That
Oak
is
barn,
solid
like-
gold.
Yeah.
Buildings are solid gold.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, but even then, though, like, to topple that, you really got to be shaking. You really got to be bumping hard.
Can one rent the room that it's in for a party? Probably
Also,
not,
honestly,
right?
No.
So it's unless we walk in to because we buy a ticket, right?
Yeah. Put 20,
And can you
24
like,
francs.
if you set up a whole bunch of those portable Bose speakers in series or parallel or whatever, you know, like just enough around there that we all put them on at the same time. 50 of us.
Yeah. So I have this vague memory from physics
Yes.
class that there's a point at which the sound waves reinforce themselves.
Yeah, like because they're waves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we
that's
would
why if
just
we put a
need
circle
the
of
perfect positioning.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, this goes way beyond my knowledge of physics.
But there's this point
Right.
where the waves will be stronger than usual.
We'll just assume that.
Yes,
Okay.
we'll find someone to do that. I mean, we'll find a physics student.
Or we just walk in a circle until we're at the exact point with
Okay.
all our little speakers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can watch it vibrate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a satanistic ritual, just walking back and forth with us.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at that point, we might as well get like a high-pitched opera singer to come along and sing her way through the glass.
Okay.
That doesn't actually work.
No, that doesn't.
No. So,
Yeah.
but I feel like
we
it's
just
a
need
similar.
to topple it over. We just need to cause like slight damage.
Okay, so
Or the idea of damage.
why? So, what does it stand on? Like, is it a heavy base? Do we know? Because like otherwise, maybe it's just worth doing a good rugby tackle into the thing, and just toppling it over. And like, if you orchestrate that to look like a mistake, because these things happen all the time. Like, if you push one
Oh
big
yeah, sorry. We try to rugby tackle each other.
no,
in the football
like
museum,
if you
but-
topple one big American tourist, like they're just gonna go. Like they just keep falling. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
dude, that's definitely. That's toppable. Bull. Topple.
Toppable?
Toppable.
I don't think anyone in the history of the English language has ever used that word,
Toppable.
but it can be toppled.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
From above with speakers? From
Well, I bet you that glass though has some kind of. It's probably like
bulletproof?
yeah that too.
So you don't think we could run against that at full speed and knock the whole thing over? Not break it.
You've got a pretty good shot.
Yeah?
Like if you go for a cannonball, you've got a pretty good shot. And there must be a ball lying around somewhere in the FIFA World Museum.
A ball?
Yes.
What are you going to do with the ball? Sorry, you've lost me.
You take the ball.
Yes.
You
A
go for
cannonball.
Yes, you go for a ball, a regular
A
football.
football.
Yeah, and then you go for your best cannonball shot.
What the hell is a cannonball
You
shot?
hit it as hard as you can.
That's why you're a 20 rating and I'm a 34 rating,
Yeah.
obviously, because I have never done a cannonball shot.
Oh, you hit the ball so hard.
right?
A lot.
Okay, so you're not going to be doing the
No.
shooting then. Okay.
Also, I'm too imprecise.
Okay.
Use your left foot.
Okay.
Hit it as hard as you can.
So you're just gonna go in there with your own.
No. There's a football lying around somewhere in the FIFA World Museum.
I'm sure you
and
can
then
also
you
get
kick
in
it?
there with one because
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a FIFA World Museum.
you're like, I want to have it signed. By who? By Gianni Infantino.
Or you want your picture taken by the trophy with your ball in your
Yeah.
hand.
And then you just knock it over. Like, you just shoulder it. I still think you can get more body weight behind it than kick it over with the football.
I think
You want to-
I think you're more likely to get rugby tackled on your way to rugby tackle the trophy.
So you want the elegant solution and we kick it over with the football.
It's either that or the base.
Okay. So we kick it over with the football. Okay. So assuming we get it damaged in some way,
Yes.
it is sent to Milan.
Yes.
Right. Do we know where it's kept in Milan? At the rapper's house.
No, at GDE Bertoni.
Yes.
Yeah, the rapper.
The rapper, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I've lost you there. Yes.
GDE Bertoni. Okay. What is this? What is GDE Bertoni?
They make trophies. They work with gold and silver.
Where? In Milan.
In Milan. I didn't look up the exact address.
Okay. So, and we're going to assume that
And if we want to replace it, like they make the high-class bronze replicas as well.
So, okay.
So we could just use one of those, do our switcheroo there.
So what you're saying is we're going to place an order for like 50 of the high-class replicas, and then the original arrives, and then chaos ensues again?
Maybe.
I always like chaos theory.
But they also must always have like a replica in store.
Oh.
Like I can't imagine there's no replica there at any given time, and they're just for the winners of the World Cup.
I think that makes the most sense in terms of stealing it. It's not the most spectacular way of stealing it, but it makes the most sense.
Well, we still haven't really gotten into it yet.
Into what?
Into Giulia Bertoni's.
No, I would like to know more about the rapper.
Okay. Anything else we can add? So right now on the highest expenses, we'd fly to Zurich. We'd get into the museum.
We need to buy a football. I'm going to find out how hard one needs to...
Why do you want to buy one? You can just grab one off the museum shelves.
They don't... Do they have balls there?
They must. They're a football museum.
Yeah, but they might not be pumped up.
Okay, so you want... okay, fair enough. Yeah. All right. So we might have to get a flat ball and then a pump.
Yeah. Or we just buy a football. Like, we bring one along.
Would they let us in? Yeah, okay. Fine, let's presume they'd let us in.
Yeah.
We'll sweet talk our way in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just say, like, hey, this is my ball, and I want my picture taken with the trophy and my ball. My favorite ball.
I'd buy that.
Yes, totally.
Yeah,
all right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, break time.
So let's research break.
All right.
And we are back from our research break. So, what does it look like at GDE Bertoni's?
I focused on tipping the trophy and damaging it. So I only in the end got to look at GDE Bertoni. But from what it looks like, it's just a little warehouse and it's tiny. And
It's
he's
got
like
12 employees.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So once it's there, we just go in and take it.
Yeah, but I was looking and it said that when they do repair it, that they do it in an anonymous building in an industrial town near Milan. I don't think they do it in the
Oh,
actual...
no, it's in the suburb. That's where the headquarters is. That's GDE Bertoni is just in that
so they
super
do it
low-key area in Padaro.
Okay.
Padaro do Gagno.
Yeah.
So it is in their building
Yeah,
then?
yeah.
Okay.
It's just like this. It doesn't look like any building where they would manufacture the World Cup trophy. Also, they make the UEFA Super Cup, the UEFA Europa League trophy, and the Champions League trophy. And they've got replicas of all trophies in their offices at all times.
Interesting.
Wow.
They also make the winners' medals.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I think that's not going to be the problem. Once it's there...
Okay, so how do we tip the trophy over? The real one?
So I worked out how hard and fast one can kick a football. I'm not going to run you through all the maths, but basically the world record currently stands at 210 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
So
who's the player? Anyone we know? It's not Rivaldo or anyone?
No, it's some Brazilian football player actually. But so if he's an 80 rating player, let's just assume, and I'm a 40 rating player, then I'm going to go ahead and assume that I can only kick a ball at 100 kilometers an hour. Fair?
Yes.
And that seems very optimistic. 100 kilometers an hour, it's crazy. Anyway, so then I did a very rough calculation on how many newtons that would be and what the force that would be there. But
Amazing research.
It's only 40 newtons, which is not a lot.
If also we're not doing the video. Hang on a second. I forgot to turn the video camera on.
My goodness. We're going to pause the audio podcast for the visual podcast. Okay.
What a rookie mistake. Okay. Well, anyway, if you were to take a shot at my shelf at 50 kilometers an hour, you would still topple a great many books over.
Oh, yeah, no,
and
it would
some
be
of
a
my
disaster.
trophies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, some of your trophies. My World Cup trophy, my Champions League trophy. Excuse me, I'm sitting here and I can't see a single one of your trophies.
I see, yeah. Which trophy?
Oh, they are there. Okay.
Right.
Should just say.
Okay, his trophies. I think we're all three gonna have to shoot at the same time.
And all hit at the same time.
Yes.
Okay. Synchronized shooting.
Synchronized shooting, yeah. But we could do it. That's fine. And I know, hold on to this, we're gonna have to take in a football each. We're gonna have to buy 3 footballs.
Okay. Oh, that's going to be so hard on the heist budget because I figured if we take a football, we might as well take the original football of the last final, which is the Adidas Telstar, which comes in at €92.
92 euros?
Yes, unless we get the cheap replica, which is like 20 or 40 euros. But I feel like we want to pose as super fans
Okay.
if we want to smuggle a football into the FIFA World Museum.
Yeah, we'll take 3 of those.
Right, fine. It's like 300. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And pumped up, so we don't have to go for the pump thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'd probably have to get a pump in Zurich.
Okay, and then I think we just have to take it with a grain of salt that we can kick the ball hard enough to topple the trophy and then be like, whoops.
Okay. I feel like we'd have to mess around a bit in the museum before
Yeah.
to have security tell us off once. So it doesn't
Hey, you
look
guys
super...
there, stop playing around
Okay,
with
yeah,
that
yeah,
football.
sorry, we're just... Yeah. And then we hit the trophy.
Yes. What, to like warm up?
No, just to make security a bit suspicious of us.
So we come warmed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but, just messing around a bit, saying, like, oh, come on, these guys. They're just fooling around. They're just
Right.
fucking idiots.
Okay.
So it doesn't look suspicious that we just topple over the FIFA World Cup Trophy.
Okay.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work, we run at the thing because they're going
To fetch our balls.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oops. Okay, so we've knocked over the trophy. It's we've left. We've gotten away with that. They're like, you idiots. Now we have to have it repaired.
But I was looking at pictures of the museum and videos of it, and you can actually get like really close to
really?
the trophy. I thought it was gonna be like gated off or like have like a rope.
Yeah.
But there's a guy that was standing like literally like as close as I am to this microphone right now.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
You can touch the glass. It's right there.
Oh, well, then you can just give it a good push.
Yeah, I just don't know how
Like if it's attached to...
hard, yeah, like how stable.
Yeah, but it stands on this glass podium, so just... Yeah, we'd have to shake the entire thing. Which, I mean, fair enough. If we're audacious enough to just kick it.
This is what it looks like. I mean, look, that guy's like pretty close to it.
That's Gianni Infantino.
Is it?
No, it's just another bald guy.
Oh. No,
Okay, but that is double glass and like it's connected to the ground in quite a stable way. Wow.
Yeah, so it'd be pretty, I don't know.
Yeah, that looks more solid than I thought.
But it would still transmit the vibration of the hit.
Well, no, that's why it's okay, yes. We've knocked over the trophy. I think sometimes we have to take liberties, and
Yes.
I think this might be one that we've managed to knock over the trophy. It's damaged. We get kicked out by
Gianni Infantino himself.
Yes.
Security calls for the FIFA president.
To come down from his office.
Sir,
From his
our
dorm
ass.
room upstairs.
it's a dire situation. We've got another 310. He comes down,
Right.
kicks us out. We take a flight from Zurich to Milan.
Do you think he's one of those guys that he says his own name when he does like a power move? He's like, he kicks us, as he kicks us out, he's like, Gianni Infantino!
Yeah, kicks us out, Fresh Prince style.
Yeah, okay. We're gone.
Okay.
And then do they take it to Milan the same day? Or
They must, because they want it back as soon as possible.
Right.
And
So-
I believe, like, anything GDE Bertoni does will halt until the FIFA World Cup Trophy is fixed.
So we might as well get kicked out and we might as well go right to Milan.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. I can work with that. I mean, we don't want to like waste a whole day on this. Like, get this all over with and done with.
Yeah,
in
it's
one
more
day.
like a half-day heist.
Is it too
Yeah.
suspicious though if we get it the same day? It might not be. I'm just going with classic. How do I rob this chaos theory again? Because it's arriving the same day, right? They're going to jump on the private jet. They're going to fly to Milan. They're going to rush over there in the Louis Vuitton bag. What if at the same time there's just a whole bunch of deliveries?
Oh, I see.
And like, so we've
There's
also...
a lot of Louis Vuitton bags.
Yeah, so we've also...
arriving.
So from the company, GDE Bertoni, we've ordered a full replica in a bag to leave at the same time that they will on arrive.
Yes.
But at the same time, we also have Amazon deliver like a whole bunch of replica bags.
Yes, and remember, they're only 12 employees, so they can't handle many bags.
They can't handle more than what, 12?
Yeah.
So we don't even need that many.
Italians famously known for only being able to handle one bag at a time.
Yeah. So that's it. So that's already, because like with the one that's arriving from FIFA and the original, that's already 2, which means we only need to order 10 additional bags.
Okay, and each of us will also bring a bag?
Yeah.
So we'll pose as delivery
My
boys?
God, that's 13 bags.
Yes, and which is also how we get to enter the premises.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But then...
Oh, how about we do the full double bluff? So they'll be arriving, and I'm assuming it'll have a security detail. So it'll be someone carrying the bag, and there'll also be a bodyguard. So what if we arrive, one of us is carrying the bag, and the other one's the bodyguard, and then we're like, what? Hey! Wait, you guys have got the World Cup trophy? We've got the World Cup trophy. And then like we have like and then GDA Bertoni's like, no, we have the World Cup trophy.
But won't we just confuse ourselves? Will
Yes.
we lose which one's which?
And then we go back and we
have to look at the bottom of the trophy.
Yeah, that's the only one that has the key or the...
That's the only ones that have the names on it.
Embroidery,
Wait, so if you order a replica, it doesn't have the embroidery at the bottom?
yeah, I
It's
don't know.
hand knitted.
No, it must.
Really though? Because don't they replace the engraving at the bottom?
No.
And they just turn into a spiral?
Well, they put a new one on every time there's a new winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they just add to it. What's already there. They
Right.
add
They
to
don't
it.
throw it away and then
Okay.
start
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
How do we get here?
we've arrived
Yes.
as bodyguards, carrying a Louis Vuitton bag with a fake trophy in it,
Yep.
and we're having a Gianni Infantino standoff with the originals.
Okay. Okay.
And then we do the old switcheroo in the chaos.
Amidst the chaos. Okay. So as they deliver the real World Cup trophy,
Yes.
there's...
I mean,
How
ideally, we arrive there first, right?
Yes.
So that
Okay.
we're like,
Look,
hi.
some idiots at the FIFA World Museum somehow...
knocked over the World
Yes.
Cup trophy.
Here's
Idiots.
the surveillance footage. Look at these
Look at these
idiots.
guys. I know, right?
So
What
dumb.
morons. I know. They even posted it on Instagram. Right. So anyway,
That would be the perfect Instagram story, by the way.
If-
you knocking over the
so
World Cup.
can you please repair this? So we actually need a damaged replica. Right?
Yes.
So can you please repair this? And I don't know, we heard them talking about something about that they're going to show up here with like a fake replica. So if they do show, like whatever you do, don't give them the World Cup trophy. Like whatever you do, they're going to claim that they're from FIFA and then like, and then whatever. So what happens is they arrive and then they claim that they're actually from FIFA, right? And then Gianni Infantino says, no, they are from FIFA. Give them the trophy so that they get given the repaired replica. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
No. They still have the World Cup trophy in their bag at this moment. Also, I don't know how Gianni Infantino somehow snuck back in there.
No, he's
on the phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
I
on the
see.
phone. He's always on the phone.
He seems like a busy man.
He is a busy man, but not too busy to deal with this.
And us at the
Okay.
museum.
Okay, no, wait, so that doesn't make that much sense. But we should arrive first.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we can discredit the real trophy deliverers.
Yes, and then confiscate the fake replica, the fake
Yes.
replica.
So we need...
But then wouldn't we have to then intercept the real one? Like, how will we still get the real one then? So we come in with the fake broken one,
Right.
damaged one.
And we're like, please repair this.
please repair this.
So
So they bring it in, and
they
then the
do
real
their
one
thing.
comes like, please repair this.
No, they arrive and we're like, don't be silly, we're here already.
Yes.
And then we're like,
then-
right, that's it.
Clearly,
come
this is
inside.
a matter of priority. So us showing up here first proves that we have the real World Cup trophy.
Because them on their little private jet are definitely not going to get there before us on EasyJet.
Oh no, we're flying first class.
What, first class on EasyJet? That's a thing?
Yeah, we actually get seats.
Oh, wow, okay.
But yeah, so then they show up and then what? They give us the trophy?
No, we take it away from them because they're not allowed to have unauthorized replicas. I'm doing air quotes.
Yes. So we fake a phone call with Gianni Infantino.
Yes.
We get a Gianni Infantino voice impersonator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who tells us you can't have a FIFA World Cup Trophy replica within 50 feet of the real FIFA World Cup Trophy.
Right. That's one of the FIFA bylaws.
Yes.
So, which means we, as the official FIFA guys, need to confiscate all the trophies that are currently present there, except the
Yes.
real one, which they will repair. The real one, I'm doing air quotes again.
Yeah.
While we make off with the actual real trophy and 9 fake replicas.
Okay, can I just suggest we get a pen so we mark the actual real trophy?
Immediately when we see it.
Yes.
So when we get it, we're like, "This is bullshit," and we
Yes.
put a black marker on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Just so we don't lose track of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put a pen on the heist budget. Somehow unwillingly, but
Yeah, a black permanent marker.
yes.
Well,
Do they write on gold?
They must do
Yeah. Okay.
on all surfaces except gold.
Oh, damn it.
I feel like we're relying on the ineptitude of GDE, Bertoni staff and FIFA here, that they're just going to fall for
Like
this.
again, it's 12 employees, and they are actually busy manufacturing trophies.
Right.
Like they've got stuff going on.
So you don't think if we show up with a fake, they'll know immediately that it's a fake?
If it's their own replica, it's just a testament to their craftsmanship. How
Okay.
good their replicas are.
But don't they just go like, they knock it and then they're like, oh, no, that's copper.
Well, we don't actually need to have them hold it.
Oh, because we just have it in
Yeah.
the Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah, we just arrive like a couple of seconds before the real guys do.
Okay, so we don't actually need the permanent marker.
No, we just open it up,
Yeah?
and as we are about to hand over the World Cup trophy, the quote-unquote real World Cup trophy,
Right?
the real World Cup trophy, this is kind of confusing, the real World Cup trophy arrives,
Okay.
and that's when the chaos ensues.
Okay.
And we confiscate all World Cup trophies, as ordered by our Gianni Infantino impersonator.
Which should be quite easy to do, right?
Yeah, and he just needs to be on the phone. He doesn't actually need to be bald.
Yes. But it would be more authentic if we get into like FaceTime.
Yeah,
Because they're like, oh, you don't
Okay.
believe us?
All right,
Well, then let's
yes.
let's put on the camera,
Okay.
and then it's like, and so we actually do need a
Yes,
lookalike.
A bald guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least bald.
At least one
Just-
bald guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add that to the budget.
It's either that or we have a Gianni Infantino lookalike
Yes.
and a Gianni Infantino impersonator who has to lip sync the lookalike.
Live.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel it's cheaper than a lookalike and impersonator. In
Yeah,
one person.
Someone who can do the same thing in one
Yeah.
go. Huh. Yeah, but I mean, we know how cheap actors are, so like, I don't think that's going to be the biggest expense.
Yeah, but I
on
don't think
the
there's a
budget.
big market for Gianni Infantino impersonators who also look like him.
So
Not like Barack Obama or Donald Trump. We can sort of get away with impersonating them.
so you
as
mean
as
it's going to be cheaper
side hustle?
or more expensive?
No, cheaper.
Cheaper,
To
even
get
cheaper.
2 impersonators.
Well, maybe they'll just do it for the exposure. I mean, it'll be like one of the greatest heights of all time. Like,
Yeah, fair enough.
yeah.
We'll get them for free. Okay. That's €0 then. Budget likes that. Okay. And then we head back to the airport.
With all the trophies? Remember, because it's not just the trophies, it's also the bags. Are we still doing the thing
Yes.
where like the bag deliveries arrive at the same time just to add to the confusion? Or is that actually too much? Do we just
I
need...
feel like, yeah.
It's too much?
We don't, yeah.
We don't need it. We just need us. Like, we're...
Yeah.
So we also need proper, like security costumes and
Okay. We're not recycling the suits from the Justin Bieber wedding.
no. Can one of us look like Gianni Infantino? No. I'm happy to go bald. Would you go bald?
I can't do it, man.
Why not?
I gotta keep my hair.
Fair enough. Damn it.
I'm sorry, my hair's my unique selling point.
I mean, I would do it, but I just don't think any of us. I don't think I would
No.
get away with looking like Gianni Infantino. Maybe of all of us, me the most.
Yeah,
but,
certainly.
but
You're
still-
the most Johnny, you're the Johnny Infantinoist
But
of the three of us.
but it's still not going to go down. It's not
No.
going to work. No. Okay, so we'll still need the impersonator. Okay, I was just thinking of if we've got the impersonator, right? We can also be like. We can be like, oh, you don't believe us? Well, fine, we'll call him right now. Oh, you don't believe us? Well, we'll FaceTime him. You don't believe us? Well, we've got him right here.
Oh, you still don't believe us? I am him. Yeah.
Yeah, I like your one-upmanship.
And then he just steps out of the big car that we rented, and then he's there, and he's like,
Okay, I see an immediate flaw here if you do that.
I'm not Gianni
Okay.
Infantino. We have the
Alright,
impersonator, and then we're like, yeah, we keep one-upping the other guys who obviously don't have
Who they
Gianni
have Johnny
Infantino with
Infantino on
him. Yeah,
hand. Because
exactly.
he's still busy
dealing
working
with
at the museum,
yes,
telling kids off. You don't get to touch those boots. They belong to Pele.
right. So, prizing money from the local Hebrews and whatever he does, So, okay. What did you just write 6,000 rand for?
For suits and shoes.
Oh,
You don't like that?
no, I'm fine. I'm okay with that.
Too much? Not enough.
So 2,000 per person?
Yes.
Okay. Can you buy a nice suit and a pair of shoes for that?
For
Yeah,
2,000.
for 2,000. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, black permanent marker. It's like what?
One.
€4?
A couple. Yeah.
Yeah. Four. If it's a nice one, like a pack of 3.
Yeah.
So are we also going to rent a nice car and actually bring Gianni Infantino along?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's rent a car.
$200 for a nice car.
Yeah. Dallas prices. No, what was it? Georgia.
Atlanta, yeah.
Atlanta prices. Or as an episode's...
Oh, no.
No, okay, never mind. All right. So we've got a car rental.
I don't know.
And we just take it back to the airport. And we ditch the Gianni Infantino impersonator.
Well, I mean, someone's going to take the fall, right?
Yeah.
And not quite. I mean, we just leave him with one, an extra replica, sort of standing around somewhere, and he just we leave him at Milan Airport
Yeah.
with.
Take photos with Gianni Infantino and the
Okay.
FIFA World
And the
Cup
World
Trophy.
Cup, yeah.
Okay,
And the Louis Vuitton bag.
how about this? Right, so we all fly to London, and then we leave the fake Gianni Infantino with a fake World Cup trophy wrapped in newspaper in South
Oh,
London.
I love it.
Exactly 7 days later, we let him be found, just to prove that we can.
Pickles has done it again.
Oh, that's so amazing! We'll have to get a dog called Pickles.
Yeah.
What are you writing down?
Expenses for the flights.
Oh, right, of course, yes.
Okay.
We'll also need to stay in London for a week.
What? Oh.
Yeah,
what?
because he needs to be found exactly 1 week later.
Okay, yeah. And we still want to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I want to be there.
Oh, so it's...
Well, because I don't think we can trust him to be like,
So
okay.
it's 1 week's worth of food at Pret-a-Manger.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
that's not that bad.
That's right.
And I know a place where we can
But
stay in
it's
London,
pricey.
so it's fine.
Okay, so that takes away
It's like, what,
boarding.
Yeah.
40 each per day.
£40 per day.
If we eat at Pret's?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot of money though.
Yeah. No, €40, which is pretty much £40.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
In the current economy.
Okay, that's fine.
So the 120 for 7 days. 840. Okay. Yep.
I feel like it's a
and
necessary
newspapers.
expense.
We'll need newspapers.
Oh, yeah, okay, £5. I just don't think we can trust him to be like, look, in 1 week's time, you've got to wrap yourself in newspaper and lie down here, and then everything will be fine. And that's when you'll get paid. I mean, that's probably the way to convince him to do it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then after that, we just make ourselves scarce. Do we melt it down and everyone takes our bit?
I think the material value is not what we're after.
I'm keeping the malachite if we're melting it down. Okay.
No, we don't want to melt it.
No.
We
So we're going to sell it as is?
Yeah.
We want to add it to your trophy case.
No, well, we've got to make some money from this heist.
True, because we've spent more than I thought. For a while there, it looked like the cheapest heist.
No.
But no. Okay, so we can sell it to Croatia.
That's terrible. I feel like you know who will buy it? Qatar.
Oh yeah,
Qatar will buy it.
just because it's gold and shiny.
Yeah, they love that kind of thing. Yeah, they'll buy it. I mean, I looked up the material value of it. It was about 150,000 euros when it was made.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, so that's just the material value. And I feel like just
The
that
immaterial value is
would cover our costs. So if we melted it down to gold and malachite, that's what we'd get back.
okay. Yeah, but let's
You
just
think
sell
we'll get
it
more?
as is. Yes,
No,
certainly.
but it's good. We can do 2 calculations.
Yeah.
We can do
but also we have 9 replicas, 8 replicas.
No, we're not doing all the replicas anymore. We only need 1 replica.
Okay.
All the other
I thought we
replicas.
take them as well. We confiscate them
No,
as ordered by Gianni Infantino.
yeah, no, but those were only being brought in the distraction, but we're not doing that distraction anymore.
Okay.
Are we not?
Never mind.
Maybe.
I thought we were still doing that.
I thought so too. I thought that was how we get the real one.
Yeah.
Right. So
we confiscate all of them.
right. So we still have 9.
Yes.
So they're all arriving at the same time, and we've ordered 1 from them.
Yeah.
Okay, we still got to calculate that in how much that costs, a full replica.
It's probably very expensive. Oh, well, we'll figure this out.
Okay.
Tiny research break, and then we're back with the heist summary.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Heist summary.
Are you ready? You ready?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Okay. And we are back from our research break in 3, 2, 1. And we are back from our research break. Tricky one. So.
Very hard to find. They don't really
Yeah.
have a website where you can just buy one, do they?
Yeah. By the way, USA Today taxes the real World Cup trophy at $20 million.
Right, and just the scrap metal alone would be 188,000.
So let's say Qatar will probably buy it for like 10 million.
I think so. Seeing
Let's meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think 10 million is a good heist for this.
So you can-
Question:
Yes.
Is it easier? What's more realistic, that we convince them to make us one for an unknown price,
Yeah.
or we get a replica made by someone else for a price that we can find?
Well, you can
or-
get a cheap replica for like 150 euros.
Right, but how long will that last before they?
Well, we just open the case. We just need to be there a couple of seconds. We just need to time it right. Be there a couple of seconds before the real guys arrive. Mm-hmm. And as we are about to open the case, ceremoniously, the other guys arrive.
Right.
We close the case again.
Because we're like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Hold
You
on,
inv-
hold
who
on, hold on.
you invited these guys?
Yeah.
Wait, can you guys speak Italian?
Buongiorno. Io
Oh
mi-
wait, but they
io mi
don't speak. We
chiamo
don't need to
Sebastian.
speak Italian because we're from Zurich.
Oh, right.
Right. So if they
So
start
just
speaking
treat
Italian
Sudic.
to us, we're just like,
Yeah.
Wir sprechen Sie Deutschen.
We're fancy Swiss people. We don't speak Italian. That's for working class people.
We speak English.
English.
Right. We're like the Swiss guard. Okay,
So we ditch the suits and we take these terrible multicolored uniforms.
exactly, yeah. Okay, so I think we have it then. So we get the trophy, we sell it for 10 million.
10 million.
Okay, and well, have we got an estimate of our total costs already?
Yeah, more than an estimate, I'd say. Okay, hang on. We've got
Ish.
65 euros plus 92, that's 100. Feel free to talk while I'm doing that.
While you calculate, okay. Should I? Well, I don't know. The main sticking point for me is the moment when we arrive and we ring the bell and we're like, "Buongiorno, here we are. We're from FIFA."
Yeah.
and they let us in because obviously they're expecting us from FIFA. But at the same time, they've also got like, we're also like, we're from FIFA, but there's also like all these guys here from Amazon. They're delivering trophies. What the hell? Like, we're supposed to be...
we don't do the Amazon thing anymore.
Where do we get the other replicas from?
We just ditched the other replicas.
Yeah, and then that's what I thought as well. And then you said we
No,
are
we just
doing
get
it anymore.
one cheap
One
replica.
from there, from them. Okay,
Yeah, off of Amazon.
right.
We don't even need to get it from them. We just get one off of Amazon.
Okay.
Because they don't really ever get to see it. We just vaguely open the case,
Okay,
and then we close it again.
okay. All right. So we're not
we
doing.
confiscate.
We're not
the other
doing
one.
the chaos.
No.
Okay. Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
Okay, I mean, if we kind of have to have our chaos in there, I feel like at the museum it'll be chaotic
There will
enough.
be chaos enough. Yes. Okay. So
I mean, if
kicked
Gianni Infantino himself walks out of his
down.
office to tell us off the premises,
then let's start at the top. Let's start right at the top. So here we are. We decide we're gonna rob. We need to damage the trophy. That's the first thing we need to do.
roughly 14,000 euros we're spending. By the way.
14,000 euros, and we're getting 10 million. That's a
Yeah.
good deal.
That's a very good
That's
deal.
a very
margin.
good
I'm
deal.
all about that.
All right. So here we are, day one. We've prepared everything, and we buy 3 tickets to go into
The FIFA World Museum.
the FIFA World Museum. That's amazing.
FIFA
okay.
World Football Museum.
Okay. We've each got a ball along.
Yes.
We
The Adidas Telstar.
yes.
Official World Cup.
Yep.
Right. And if anyone asks, that's exactly how we say it. We walk in
We mess around for a bit.
right in the beginning.
Yeah. So
Like not at the World Cup, but like at like the
Yeah,
shoe
yeah.
section or something.
Yeah, so security will be like, come on, guys. Cut it
Hey,
out.
you guys, you stop doing that over there. Yeah, okay.
You all are 30-somethings. Just
Yeah.
knock it off.
We're not wearing the suits at this point, though.
No.
No, okay.
Street
Are we
clothes.
full kid wankers?
Oh, let's be full kid wankers.
Absolutely.
So I'll add 3 full kids.
yes. Which are quite expensive, actually, yeah.
So let's bump it up to 15,000.
Okay, but what would you go as?
Don't want to go as Werder Bremen. I don't want to discredit my team.
Yeah.
So tricky one. What's an absolute wanker team? Real Madrid.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
The Real Madrid away jersey, which is always the worst.
Or like of the Qatar national team?
All of us?
No, no, no.
Do you
Like,
think they've already designed a jersey by now?
I'm sure they have. Their coaches, Carlos Queiroz. He used to be the South African national coach, but also the assistant coach of Man United. Yeah,
Okay.
there's some football knowledge for you. Yeah, he was fired from South Africa after 6 months because he didn't. The culture clash
Okay.
didn't really work out. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going as Qatar.
I'm going as Man City.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's pretty
that's-
wankery
yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
pretty good.
we're 3 full kid wankers.
So we walk in as 3 full kid wankers, mess around with with our balls for a bit.
Yes. We get
And
told
then we
off.
get our soccer balls
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just okay. We'll be quiet.
We head over to the trophy area.
Yes.
And then, hell for leather, we kick the balls at the same time at a prearranged signal, something like 3, 2, 1.
Yes. At a prearranged speed of 100 kilometers per hour.
Yes, no more, no less. And we hit the case.
Yes.
Immediately following that up with a full sprint run towards there,
run back to grab the balls.
shouting something like, sorry, my ball, sorry, get down.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. And with the chaos of the 3 of us running towards the case at the same
Yes.
time, like obviously
It
we'll
will
tackle
fall
the glass.
down, it must.
Yeah, yeah.
At which point, Gianni Infantino himself,
Yeah. What are you guys doing here?
is he Italian? Yes, he must be.
Isn't he?
With
Yeah,
that name,
I
he must be.
figured
Yeah,
he would
okay.
be, yes.
He comes down from his digs upstairs.
Upset
Very upset.
with a robe on.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
just in a business meeting, about to be corrupt.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden he has to walk down. What a nightmare.
And the 3 of us are unceremoniously thrown out.
Yes.
So do we get to keep the footballs, or do you think they're...
I think they'll be confiscated.
Okay, that's fine.
But we get to keep our sweet full kids.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
At which
Yeah.
point we quickly jump into a taxi
Yep.
and we head to the
Off
airport.
to the airport.
Yeah. And where do we get changed?
In the flight.
I was gonna say
On the flight.
Yeah.
That
on
makes
the
more
flight.
sense.
We're
in the
flying
taxi.
first class.
Yeah, there's plenty of space to get changed there. Right, and we have all the bags that we need.
Yeah.
Well, we need one bag.
Yes.
So we've got a proper Louis Vuitton carrying case
Yes.
with a fake World Cup.
Yeah, with a cheap replica worth like 140 euros.
Right. And that's where we meet up with our Gianni
Infantino
impersonator, right?
Yeah.
Who's there?
Great exposure.
Great exposure. He's got a GoPro as well, just to
Yeah.
gather his footage.
He's vlogging.
Yeah.
He's like a YouTuber.
Amazing. Which is weird because he's like mid-50s, right? Like,
Hey guys, I'm here in Milan.
so
He's a mid-50s influencer. He does adult diapers.
These things happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we land in Milan
Yes.
and we jump into our sweet rental car.
Yeah, then we head over to Padero Dugano,
Yes.
which is the district where GD Bertoni is located.
Should we get a driver, or do you think we can? Because Italian drivers, you know what that's like.
No,
so
it should be one of us driving.
It
No,
should
not
be
me.
one of
I
us?
don't have a license,
Do you have a license?
I do.
Can you drive?
Yeah.
even with a concussion.
Okay. Look, you're welcome to drive. I drive on the left-hand side mostly, so I'm not sure I should be trusted.
Ooh.
I mean, still better than most Italians.
Oh yeah, but
right.
Italians don't drive on the left side.
No.
Oh,
Exactly.
you drive on the
I
left
drive
side.
on the
You're
left-hand
used to
side.
left side.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I can drive on the right. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So we head over there.
Yep.
Gianni Infantino stays in the back.
Yes.
In the car, right?
Yeah, in the trunk.
In the trunk.
He'll be in the boot.
Tied up.
Yeah, he'll be in the boot of the car,
He doesn't have to be in the boot of the car.
reading a newspaper.
No, he doesn't need to be in the boot of the car. He can sit in the back because he needs to come out of the car
Okay.
dramatically, right?
But we'll put a blanket over his face.
Yes, of course.
So it's more of a surprise for the workers at GD Bertoni.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, and he's got his phone ready to go, right?
Yeah.
And then we walk in and we're like, ding a dong.
No, we need to time this right. So probably we'll be driving around the block a couple of times until we see the real FIFA guys approaching.
Right. Okay.
So
and
as we see them approaching,
go. We ding dong the doorbell.
Yes.
And we're like, hi.
So we've got the FIFA World Cup Trophy. You won't believe what happened earlier today.
Yes. Look at this video. Full kid
It's gone
wankers.
viral by now.
Check it out. Yeah.
And they're like, oh, can you believe it? Look, it's Man City and Real Madrid. And what is that? Oh, that's the Qatar. No, that's ridiculous.
You
Who
hear the
would wear
real
that?
Gianni Infantino sighing in relief. Qatar, my favorite of all the World Cup teams of 2022.
Most likely to win the World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, look, we've got the trophy here.
Yeah.
Let's repair it because Gianni's very anxious to get it back.
ASAP.
Yes.
He had to walk down from his office, and you know how he gets. So we open the case.
Just to show them that it's there.
Yeah. That very second, the real FIFA guys.
Ding dong the doorbell.
Yeah. And we quickly close the case, and we're like,
What's going on here?
What's going on
Yeah.
here?
We're supposed to be the only ones
Gianni's
here.
very
What's going on?
concerned that this goes very well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then the door opens and there's three other guys, presumably.
Yeah. We immediately call them imposters as they walk up
Yes.
with the Louis Vuitton bag.
Exactly. Who are you? Or what do you
Yeah.
shout?
Yeah, imposter. Just
Just
shout
imposter?
out, imposters!
What's the Italian for imposter?
It's probably similar to that.
Yeah.
Imposteri.
Imposteri.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Imposta.
Yeah.
Impasta. Yeah.
Imposter, yeah, I can work with that. And in which case, and then that's when it's like, okay, who can prove the most?
Yes,
Because they've
yes.
probably got like official FIFA IDs and that
Classic
sort of thing.
courtroom ruling. Who can prove it the most?
Yes. And we're like, hang on, we're phoning Gianni.
Yeah.
In which case, we phone Gianni and we're like, listen, here he is. We're going to put him on speakerphone.
That's a really good connection. It sounds like he's almost nearby.
And then he's like, I'm really upset about the security of this. That's it. I want you to confiscate all the trophies that are there,
Yes.
including, we should just take all the trophies at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, including Champions League. UEFA.
yeah, exactly. We want all the trophies.
We can't trust anyone anymore.
Yeah, we're keeping those ones there. And they're like, but actually, doesn't the Champions League belong to UEFA? It's like, doesn't matter. It's all one
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
We're taking them all. So they bring us bags full of trophies, right?
It is like one of these US crime procedural things when the FBI walks up.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like police is out of
I
their
want you
depth.
to take
It's like,
everything. Everything!
This is a FIFA order.
So and then we're like, okay, including that one that you guys have got. And they're like, whoa, I don't know. And then we're like, what, you don't believe we've got the real Gianni Infantino on the phone?
Well, we've got a surprise for you.
And then we FaceTime.
Yeah.
And then it actually looks like Gianni Infantino. And then they're like, is that when they give it to us already?
No.
And
I
then
feel like,
we're
no, look, we'll call Gianni Infantino. We're like, well, you can't call him because he's right here.
Dun, dun. Does he have like a song when he walks in?
Oh, yeah, I feel like it would, like a wrestler.
Yeah.
I'm just a sexy boy.
No.
Gianni Infantino. Johnny.
It's like, oh, he's got like his own deodorant brand. Oh, he has Gianni. That's pretty good as well. Yeah, exactly. It's very nice.
We should get him like a pair of Ray-Bans, which he can dramatically take off.
Yeah,
Okay.
Why not?
bring it. I want the whole bit. The actor should bring them.
Yeah.
Yeah. He brings his own costume.
There's a good deal on Ray-Bans I saw the other day on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Did someone tag you in them? Tag you and a million others?
So at that point, we've got all the trophies
Yes.
that they have, all
Yeah.
the replica trophies, and the real one.
We take our pen.
Yes.
And we say, this is clearly a fake.
Yes.
So we'll just mark it as fake.
We're going to mark all things as fake. So we mark
Yes.
that one as fake. Like, we're going to mark you as a fake. You're a fake. You fake bodyguard people. Like, are you guys even the real GDE Bertoni? We don't know.
Shame on you. Shame
you
on
guys.
all of you.
And then we pack all the stuff, including Gianni. We're
Yeah.
like, right, let's go. Back in
Yeah.
the car.
Yeah.
We get out of here.
And we also take our replica, which we brought.
Yes. Very important.
Yeah, because like until all of this is settled, we have to take all the trophies.
Oh, yeah.
All of them.
Because why? Because Gianni Infantino said
Yeah.
so. That's why. Okay.
Then we fly to London
Yes.
with like 20 trophies in our hand luggage.
Which is totally fine.
Yeah.
It's like, we can take check luggage
Yeah.
as well.
And like they've got some, smaller trophies which you can put into the bigger ones.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm just imagining the metal detector beeping like mad as we try
Oh yeah, sorry, I still got the
Yeah,
Champions League trophy on me.
Just sneaky little Champions League trophy, damn it. We stay in a sweet digs in London eating potager for a week.
Yep, sounds about right.
Yeah. Which is the biggest part of the budget, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then
It's close.
exactly 7 days after the heist.
Yeah, look, Johnny. Fake Johnny.
Fake Johnny.
Faux Johnny. It's been nice. But you're about to get paid.
Yeah.
Like, big time.
So go to this address in South London and you've got to meet up with a guy called Pickles and he's going to give you your money.
But we don't want you to see his face.
No.
So you have to wrap yourself in newspapers. In old newspapers. Look, he wants to check if you're real, though, so he might start licking your face.
Like paper mache? Yeah, like paper mache Gianni. Gianni Infant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll ditch it.
That's it.
Yeah, we'll sell the real World Cup trophy to Qatar for,
For
10 million.
10 million.
And we're done. We've gotten away with it. We didn't have to kill anyone. And we stole from FIFA, who deserves to be stolen from.
They very much deserve to be
Yeah.
stolen from. I do feel really bad, though, for the actor playing Gianni Infantino. I mean, it's going to look
think of
amazing on
the
his showreel.
exposure, yeah.
It will be
Yeah,
really.
dude.
He'll be huge after that.
Yeah, and he'll be famous.
Yeah.
His
Like-
IG's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be the new Jules Rimet.
Yeah, they'll melt him down.
Okay.
We did
I
it.
think that's all we've got. So, tell us, where can the good people of the internet find
No,
you?
we haven't. Oh,
No,
we don't have
what's
the
on?
total cost yet.
Oh, yeah, it's 14,000.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a.
Or 15,000 actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
somewhere between 14 and 15,000, just depending on how much we
I
spend.
love the
on.
way we haven't calculated any
Suits.
money in for the actor to eat in that week, but that's
Well,
just tough.
I mean, he might
He'll
get
be
some-
fine.
Look, he'll
He'll
get
be
some,
fine, yeah,
he'll get some
exactly.
pret as well.
He can be in London. It's a great time.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yes. So
Also, he'll be paid after.
exactly.
So,
oh,
you
that's
know.
true. Yeah, true.
That's his own expenses.
Okay.
So, where can the good people of the internet find you?
Find me.
Yes.
They can find me everywhere: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, almost all of them under Black Prez, which is Black, Prez. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, Amazon
Amazon?
Apple
What,
Music.
you on Amazon? Like you can buy Black Prez as well?
Yeah,
Like,
you can buy. I think so.
you
right?
sell things?
No, I think you can buy music off of there.
Oh yes, you can. Like
I don't
Amazon
know.
Music.
They
Amazon-
definitely have a streaming service.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I guess what I was trying to say is any music streaming site.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then, yeah, like social media channels like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that as well.
that's awesome.
Under Black Prez, yeah.
Nice. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, and you are?
I am still Oscar Brown, and you can find me at the Oscar Brown everywhere on the internet, but not on Amazon. But you can. I'm going to create a wish list when I get home right now, and I'll add
It'll
things
just
on
be a
there.
FIFA World Cup Trophy
It'll be
replica.
a FIFA World Cup trophy. It'll be a newspaper. It'll be a
guitar
dog
full
called
kit.
Pickles and a guitar for yeah, exactly. And if you want to buy me any of those, I'll be delighted.
Okay, I am at Weisbach on socials, and you can find this podcast at How Do I Rob This on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. We are How Do I Rob This on iTunes podcasts, on Stitcher Radio, on Spotify. We're also on Podcast Addict, and we've got video podcasts on YouTube.
That's amazing. And we're also on howdoirobthis.com.
HowDoIRobThis.com, yes.
Fantastic.
And we've got new episodes coming on the 7th of every month. We are delighted if you recommend us to your friends or prison warden.
And if you have an idea of something that we can rob, just remember the 3 rules and then let us know.
Yeah. And I think that's also, no, if you can rate us on whatever app you're listening to us, that also helps. I've heard people say that. People say that a lot on podcasts. So do rate us and recommend us. to
We've already
friends.
been rated. I'm a 40, you're a 20, and you're just an
I
unknown,
don't
so-
know what I am yet.
Until then, until next time.
Yeah. Signing off. Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you
Yeah,
for coming.
thank you for coming.
And bye to everybody that's listening or watching.
Good night.
All right.
Good
bye.
night.
Very funny, very funny. Thank you
Nice.
very much.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like thinking about stealing FIFA trophies now.